I feel I tried creating my own reality, but my focus sucks, I guess. Last night I was in bed and trying to focus on creating my own family and planet. I had a dream, but it didn't seem to relate to it at all. And I think that there might be archons or something like that putting me in a dreamscape. Okay, yeah, one is controlling your mind, what you're gonna look at and all. Because let's say people are gonna go to bed. So, one thing, what kind of day have you had? Are you tired when you go to bed? Are you all exhausted and you're just like, oh, finally hit the sack? Like you get to rest, you get it like fresh, like breath. You're like, okay, finally, like at that point of letting everything go. And if you're in that moment, then your body is freaking exhausted and all you can think about is getting some rest or should focus on. And then our mind can wander into, hey, tomorrow got to get this done, or today I didn't do it, or maybe you look through the day and scan things that you have done and could have done differently, could have said differently. So you go through everything and then possible what ifs or planning tomorrow and everything else. So it's all over the place. But that's one thing that keeps us more, let's say, stuck to this place just because we focus on it. And two, if you've had a really hard long day, and to your own standards, like everyone's different, then to you to start shifting your mind or trying to create, it's not going to be such a full job. Let's say the results you can get when you are, tired and exhausted and you've had a long day and you're really feeling crappy, you're going to get like that. If you're just woke up, you're full of energy, you're fresh, you maybe had your coffee, you maybe had your cocoa or tea or water, you worked out, you're just bursting with energy and ideas and enthusiasm, the results you're gonna get doing the same technique is much bigger. So if you are, creating your reality after a long day of things happening, and it can be just hey, you might have had an argument with a person, but you try to focus on creating something. And while you're focusing on creating a certain reality, you're bringing in your physical thoughts and subconscious things in the background into your creation. Life is hard. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Yes, it was a hard day. And, that's my family. And they're loving. So nice. And then you fall asleep. And then you dream. And your dream concludes the nice family that you thought of before bed and all the hard stuff that you've experienced and thought of or have felt. So our realm creation, from my point of view, would be much better if we do it when we are energized. Like we're trying to get out of body at night when we're tired. No, you're gonna be sticking to your freaking body because you're tired and you want to rest and you want to disconnect from this world. And getting out of body means you're going to be awake, you're going to be having adventures, you're going to be doing stuff. If you're tired, you don't want to get out. You believe you want to get out, you wish for it, but hell, if you've had a long day after school, after work, and a lot of stuff from here, and then you're end up in the war zone in your out of body experience, you don't want that to happen. Most people will be fuck that crap, it's too much. And so you want to let go, and that's why most people will not get out of body or have more of these experiences. And it's just one out of many reasons why. But just that tiredness and the day we go through and the experiences and the story we tell ourselves about the life. Let's say relationships and the cliches and the, idioms and all those little things, all men are pigs, or, girls are gold diggers or something else. We have certain beliefs, or we're trying to get into a relationship and we're worrying about being cheated on. So the worry about being cheated on creates a possibility of that happening already. And lots of things will go through your world, but also you have to survive, you have to make money, you have to take care of yourself and everything else. And all these things from the background adds on what you're going to create. So good luck creating a nice world and focusing on it when so many things happen in the background. And so taking a time, maybe in the morning, if you're waking up and you're feeling better, if you have some rest, if you took care of yourself first, then you can spend 5 minutes or less daydreaming, focusing on creating your realm. And that would be great because now you're creating that with a whole different energy. But if we're doing that from tired, a lot of things happen throughout the day, you've had an incident and you're focusing on that, various aches and pains. So you will create your dream reality and put some words in there in intention, but you're also bringing the whole baggage that has happened throughout the day or the week. And so, we don't necessarily get what we want. So, yeah, good luck. Good luck focusing and getting the right reality when you might carry a whole lot of things in the background. So, the only thing that I would change from my point of view is first, take care of first, or like, the most present problems. Like, let's say you're trying to create a reality focus on the realm or do something in life really, but you've parked the car in a place where you know you might get a ticket. So while you're focusing, most of your attention actually going to the car and like, am I gonna get a ticket? Damn it. So you can't do anything until you go and get your car parked elsewhere or pay for the parking and make sure you don't get the fine. And you're like, okay, now that's done. I can focus on whatever. If something else is in the background, then, it's going to get in our way. So, like, yeah, the story we tell ourselves, every single thing we think of, we believe in, we feel, is going to be part of our creation. And we start writing the story from the moment we wake up, our eyes open up in the morning, you start writing the story. How do you feel about the day? Well, it's a nice morning, and you stretch, and, it's raining outside. Ugh. Kind of want to stay in bed and sleep all day because rain associates with sleep and bed, go with your day and look at the story you tell yourself all the time. And if you switch your story and what you believe in, and it's the whole good luck, because a lot of people will be like, I don't want to lie to myself. I don't feel like I woke up feeling great, but Aquila is telling me to believe I woke up feeling great. And that's the game, practicing. Not necessarily lying to yourself, but good luck defining it, but writing that story in a way where you get more wins, you get more positivity, you get more good things. Not that you want to get them, but creating your future as your past and everything else, and so much more into it. Anyway, Joe Dispenza, Tony Robbins, there's the other guy, Neville Goddard. A lot of people have way better ways of sharing little concepts I have, and I'm just re-saying some of their words in different ways, way worse than they do. So yeah, just go to the real good people that have a way better concept of it all.